Hi everyone, I'm Alexandra Amor and this is It's a Mystery Podcast and I'm here today with Christine Larmer. Hi Christina.
Hello, how are you?
I'm well, how are you?
Very good, thank you.
Good, sorry I said Christine instead of Christina.
That's okay, not a problem.
So I'll give everybody a little bit of an introduction to you as we begin. C.A. Larmer, otherwise known as Christina, is the author of 9 books, including 6 in the popular Ghostwriter mystery series, a second crime series called the Agatha Christie Book Club, and a non-fiction book about Papua New Guinea, where she was born and bred. Papua New Guinea is also the setting for her standalone novel, An Island Lost. Christina spent 3 years living in New York and Los Angeles, and now lives in Australia with her musician husband and 2 sons. She's also a journalist, editor, and guest blogger with the Huffington Post. And it's so great to have you here today, Christina. I'm so happy to have you. So let's begin. We were talking just before we started about this fabulous blog post you've got about a cave of skulls on Papua New Guinea. So maybe, yeah, just talk about your origins as a mystery writer and about that great little story.
I was born and bred in Papua New Guinea, in the capital of Papua New Guinea, Port Moresby, which is sort of a city, a bit of a ramshackle city. But every holidays, once a year, we'd head off to this really remote island, which was just beautiful and exquisite, and the crystal clear waters, that sort of thing. But the island has an amazing history. It's got a history of cannibalism and tribes, and which is all of Papua New Guinea does. But there's this wonderful cave in the middle of this island, and you have to kind of trek to it. And so from a young age, my family would lead me to this cave, and we always knew that in the cave sat a whole bunch of skulls. And they were believed to be the skulls of deceased cannibals. The people, but they were the esteemed members of the tribe. Their body, they literally would be buried in the sand down near the beach, the bodies, in a very strange ritual where they were buried vertically, and then their heads were left out. This is quite gruesome. Their heads were left out in the sand for the flesh to sort of rot away, and then when the skulls dropped off, they would then be carried in a beautiful, very loving ritual up to this cave, and the skulls would be placed in the cave, and they would look out at this extraordinary view, because back in those days it would have been quite clear and it was beautiful, and that would be how they spent eternity. So I would go as a little sort of 9-year-old going up and looking at these skulls and imagining their heads dropping off, and it could either turn you off, I guess, or with me it really switched me on, and I loved the mystery of it because, of course, there were lots of myths around it. Like this was just one story we heard from a group of villagers. Other people had different stories. So I loved that mystique, and I think that really hooked me from an early age, and I just remember thinking, I want to make up great stories like that. And so I really did. I was a storyteller anyway, but I think that switched me on to mysteries specifically. And I don't actually write a lot of really gruesome mysteries. I did use that little sort of story in one of my ghostwriter mysteries,
Right.
the second one, A Plot to Die For. I did kind of use that ritual. But generally it's not so much the gruesomeness. I just love a good mystery.
Right. Yes. Yeah. And so tell us a little bit about the Ghostwriter mysteries then. So the main character is Roxy Parker.
Yes.
And I saw one of your reviewers described her as a cross between Hercule Poirot, Angelina Jolie, and Bridget Jones.
I know. I loved that. I often quote that. How fantastic! Could you ask for anything more? No, I love that. And it's funny because that's kind of the thing I was trying to do. I wanted a character. I really wanted my main character when I sat down to start this series, and I didn't know it was a series. I was just writing a mystery novel, and I just wanted her to be fun, and I wanted her to be interesting, and I wanted her to be modern. I really love Sue Grafton's Alphabet series. I love them. But I really wanted a more contemporary and younger, even though she's sort of young in the book, she didn't have a young feel to me. I wanted someone a bit hipper, a bit cooler, a bit groovier. But I also wanted a smart woman. I didn't want, ditzy. And I also wanted, and I love Hercule Poirot, obviously, and Miss Marple and all those classic Agatha Christie characters. So I wanted someone who was really inquisitive, who could solve crimes, but also was just switched on and was a lot of fun. So that's a wonderful review to me. That just means I've sort of ticked all those boxes.
Yes.
So Roxy Parker is she's a ghostwriter by trade. So she's a journalist. She writes for magazines, and it's sort of inane sort of women's magazines. It doesn't really fulfill her. But her love is ghostwriting other people's stories.
Mm-hmm.
So often people get mistaken when they see ghostwriter mystery and they think it's to do with ghosts, because I know there's a whole genre to do with that, but that's not what ghostwriters do. So they write other people, for the rich and famous who haven't got the time or the ability to write their own autobiographies, she ghostwrites them. And of course, it's a great setup for an amateur sleuth, because of course once you start peeling people's lives back and writing their stories, that's when the secrets come out. And that's how, certainly in the first book, an elderly lady, an heiress, was going to reveal a very big secret that was then going to blow the lid off her whole family. So of course it made perfect sense for her to suddenly show up murdered, and for my ghostwriter to sort of say, well, I never quite got the secret, but I know there's something there. So she starts to investigate, and that's kind of how the series goes. She uncovers secrets, and it really gets people, it puts them on the wrong foot, and there's lots and lots of suspects usually in each of my books.
Yeah. Oh, fantastic. I noticed, yeah, there's one where she's with a rock and roll fellow has passed away.
A musician. Yeah. I am married to a musician, and it's quite hilarious. I always say it's great he didn't take it personally, but yes, I kill a musician on stage. That was good fun. And in fact, he helped with the research on that, because I wanted, so Roxy gets asked to go to the bar in Hinterland, which is actually where I live. Mm-hmm. So my stories are all set in Sydney, Australia, which is the largest city in Australia, but where I spent a lot of years. But I now live. So after Papua New Guinea, I moved to Sydney, and then now I live in the hinterland behind Byron Bay. Mm-hmm. It's a beautiful part of the world, lots of rainforest, but we're right on the coast. And I've never set a book here, and I really wanted Roxy to come and have a visit. So I decided that she had to come and interview do a story on an aging rock star. So you're thinking a bit of a Mick Jagger type, bit younger, and she comes to do the interviews and to write his book. But before she really even gets a chance to interview him, he has a bit of a jam up on stage with a whole bunch of people in the audience, of course, and he is electrocuted. And my husband, I wanted him to be electrocuted by his guitar, and my husband assured me that wouldn't happen because now guitars are very safe and everything is grounded, and I kept saying to him, well, that's really boring, stop saying that, I want him to be... So he helped me. We electrocuted him through his amplifier, which has been meddled with, and so it was a lot of fun to write because I'm in music land. My husband has a studio on our property, so there's always sort of rock and roll bands coming through. So I could ask them lots of questions. I said to them, what kind of guitar would he play? He's this kind of character, and so that was a lot of fun. And yes, that's my very latest one, and she literally has to look around and go, well, there's all these people who really, it's in their interest for this musician to be dead, including the wife, because he's been very unfaithful, including the girlfriends that he's dropped, including his shifty publicist, developers next door. I mean, it's a really fun. What I like, and the reason why I guess I love Agatha Christie, is I like to present a puzzle and an ensemble cast of characters who could have done it. So I like to present those characters. You usually have about 8. This is very the Christie thing. You have 8 people in a room. Someone drops dead. What were the other 7 doing at the time? Yeah. How could they have done it? What was their motive? And that's what each of my books is. I present the clues, present the suspects, and I give readers the chance to absolutely work it out for themselves. Oh, nice. But I absolutely hope they do not, so that they have a really interesting, fun read, and they get to the end and go, oh, so obvious, why didn't I pick it? Yes. Yeah, so that's how I think when I write them.
Right, yeah. Oh, fantastic. And then I noticed you had a blog post recently too. You had a question from a reader in Canada, actually, which is where I am, about Roxy's character and the fact that, did you think that that she was a ghostwriter so that she could kind of stay on the fringes of people's lives a little bit? And so tell us a bit about that.
Yeah, that was really interesting. I mean, that was when I was in the early stages of the series, and I'd done a couple. I can't remember whether I'd done 2, but I'd done only a few. And And it really got me thinking because, you start a book. I just start to write because I love this genre and I wanted to see if I could do it. And because I had actually tried to write a romance and I ended up killing off the main guy, the hero, planting it on the heroine. I just couldn't help myself, right? So that's when I thought, okay, I forget romance. I don't really read it. So I decided I'd do mystery. So I just started writing this character and I loved her and I developed this character. And it was only later that someone said to me, a Canadian reader said, she's a bit of a ghost, isn't she? She hides behind other people and she writes other people's lives. And I started to think that's exactly how I have created her. I've got her living in a very tiny flat in inner city Sydney. No room for anybody else, just her. She doesn't really like writing stuff. She doesn't want to be in the limelight. She writes writing stuff about other people, not herself. So she loves to delve into other people's lives. All of her friends are very, they're all single. They all kind of base themselves on... they all have these very insular lives and it's looking outwards. And I realised I'd actually created a bit of a ghost. She goes through life living this existence. And of course, anyone who knows my books will know there's this very annoying, meddlesome mother, Lorraine, who keeps hassling her daughter to get married and have a family. And at first, I just thought this woman was really annoying, this mother, and she annoyed me, and I thought she was patronising. And as I've gone through, I've realised she's actually really trying to tell Roxy in a very sort of nagging way. She's trying to tell Roxy, have a life. Why are you doing all this? Why are you writing other people's stories? Why are you getting involved in their murders and their mysteries? Why aren't you having your own life? Why aren't you living your own mystery? And she really wants Roxy to open herself up to the world. And Roxy's actually enjoying being the ghost behind the scenes. And, I hadn't realised I'd kind of created that character. So, took a Canadian to point it out.
Yeah, that's right. And so do you think Roxy will change? Do you think she'll see that about herself eventually?
Yeah, and I think she has a little bit with each book. So She does open herself up. It's funny, I'm not really a romance reader, but romance has found its way into my books, and I hadn't really meant for it to. But people talk about the book writing itself, and I'm a plotter and I've got a really good idea, but it really does start to just write itself. And suddenly Max, who's her very good friend, a photographer man in the first book, sort of tries to get into her, tries to get behind the ghostly facade and tries to, he's in love with Roxy and she fights him off. And eventually they do go out. I don't want to give too much away for those who haven't read every book, but but he keeps running from that. And because I think he puts her at the centre and she doesn't want to be at the centre. She wants to be behind the scenes.
Yeah.
And he really wants her at the centre. So that's probably why she fights that off. But in the latest book, the one that's set in Byron Bay, A Note Before Dying, she meets a completely new character. And I know some readers are going to be cranky with me because a lot of people like the Roxy Max combination. But there's a new man on the scene and I think in the very latest book, the sixth one, is when she starts to realise that she hasn't been living to her full potential, and it may be time for her to step up and stop being a coward. And she sort of says that a few times. She's sick of worrying about what other people are thinking. She's sick of trying, and she literally steps out of herself and towards him. And it's the first time she's really made an effort with a man, and that was actually a lot of fun. So I'm hoping that book 7, we might develop that a bit more. She might even stay in Byron Bay and live on the farm with him and his beautiful dog. I'm thinking that might be where we go. I'll see how it develops. But I like that she's starting to open herself up.
Yeah, great. Oh, fantastic. And then let's switch gears a little bit too and talk about the Agatha Christie Book Club, because you said you've just been working on the second one of those.
Yes.
So give us a bit of an overview. So that is literally about a book club that likes to read Agatha Christie books, and
Yes.
Alicia's the main character.
Alicia's the main character. That came about from a real situation. I was in a book club, actually a beautiful group of people, but it was a literary book club, and
someone got murdered.
Sorry?
And someone got murdered.
No, luckily not murdered. Although I wanted to murder one or two people occasionally. That waffled on and on. But no, I was in this book club and we're reading beautiful Peter Carey classics, all the top shelf stuff. And I just remember I was in the middle of a murder mystery that was by my bed and thinking, I just want to go home and finish that one. I'm not really that interested in the book we're discussing. And so that's how the setting of the Agatha Christie Book Club, actually, that's how the idea came about. Because Alicia, my main character, is in a very sort of, hers is a much snootier book club than mine, and she's bored senseless. And she realises, this is ridiculous. I actually just love crime, and I actually just love Agatha Christie. So she goes home and discusses it with her sister Lynette. They're very good buddies, and I've got a couple of sisters, so I love that sister relationship thing.
Yeah.
And she decides to start an Agatha Christie Book Club, and so they advertise for characters, and we get another ensemble group of people together who I try to make each character even though it's a very modern story set in Sydney, so it's not Agatha Christie world. I wanted the characters to have a bit of Agatha in them, so I have a librarian called Missy, who's kind of a ditzy character, but actually really switched on, and more switched on than people realise. And she's a very Miss Marple to me, because people sort of underestimate Miss Marple, and they think she's just a dithering old lady, and why is she asking these silly questions? And in fact, she's more switched on than you realise. So I did make a bunch of characters to reflect her, Poirot, all that sort of thing. And so yeah, they're in a book club, and one of the book club members vanishes, and they think, well, where is she? And her husband doesn't seem very interested in where she is. Her daughter couldn't care less, and so they start to say, well, let's, we're the Agatha Christie Book Club. Maybe we should think, what would Agatha Christie do, or what would Poirot do? So they start to investigate, and of course it leads to we discover dead bodies. I mean, it becomes a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So that was a lot of fun, but I was so immersed after that back in Roxy Parker Ghostwriter land that I didn't write a second, and I've had a lot of readers ask me for a second. So I have literally just finished the first draft on the Agatha Christie Book Club's book 2.
Number 2, okay, yeah.
Book 2, and that so that's in the drafting stage. I'm editing it. Doing a second draft, and I'll be editing it. I'm hoping to have it up in a month or two. So we'll see how that goes.
Oh, good. Okay, so maybe close to when this is broadcast, because I think it'll come out in perhaps April.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
All right. Well, yeah, it'll be close to coming out then. And it's on the Orient SS. So what it is there's an actual steamship called the Orient that used to sail between London and Australia. Started back in the late 1800s to about World War II, when they then enlisted the ship for the war. So before that, it was a beautiful, beautiful ship with about 300 passengers that used a steamship called the Orient that used to come to Australia, and I heard about this. So I thought, what a great thing to have the Agatha Christie book. So I brought the ship back to life. It's a replica steamship. And they get to jump aboard, just thinking they're having fun. It's a book club. And of course, lo and behold, the dead body shows up, somebody goes flying overboard. So, of course, they're suddenly stuck in a mystery. And so, again, what would Miss Marple do? How would she work out who done it? So that has been a lot of fun. I really enjoyed that.
Oh, fantastic. And it must be so much fun to write about Australia, the locations, Sydney, like you talked about, the hinterland of Byron Bay, which is in the north part of New South Wales, correct?
Yes, that's right, yes.
And so is the Agatha Christie Book Club, is it based in Sydney as well?
It is based in Sydney. It's based in an area called Woolloomooloo, which is a lovely Aboriginal word, Woolloomooloo, which is almost one of the set places where I've lived and spent some time, because I'm a big believer in writing about what you know, and I love Woolloomooloo. But Woolloomooloo is fantastic. It's an inland suburb of Sydney, right on the wharf. It used to have a lot of Navy ships come in, and it still does have a few, but there's a very grungy council flats part, and then right next to an extremely wealthy Russell Crowe, I think, has his boat and a beautiful big warehouse down there. But then there's all these, these drifters and homeless. It's a really eclectic, wonderful place to set a series. So the sisters live there, and then we just, the book club just goes from house to house depending on who's hosting the book club. So we also go to a few different some different suburbs around Sydney. So I get to show off the city that I love. Yeah. I grew up in Papua New Guinea, but I went to boarding school in Sydney, so I got to know Sydney really well. That's why I based it there. And that's the same as Ghostwriter. She lives in Sydney, again in a similar area to Woolloomooloo. But I actually take her on quite a few journeys. She goes to the countryside in one book, so I can show a really sort of rural outback town. Another book, I take her off to Germany and Italy, and that really just came about because I'd had a family holiday there and thought this is a great place to plan for murder, the Italian Riviera. So I took her there. I took her to an island that was very like the island I talked about earlier, where the Skull Cave was.
Yeah.
So I like to take her on a few journeys because I just like to keep it interesting. I like to journey myself, so that's partly why I take her out of Sydney. But that's their base.
Yeah. Yeah. One last question, perhaps, before we go. So you're alternating a little bit between the two series now. Do you plan to do that for the near future? Do you have any other series ideas in mind?
Oh, I've got so many series ideas, and I keep stepping off and starting to write new things, and then I have to sort of pull myself back because I do get a lot of feedback from readers, and it's wonderful to hear. And I had one just the other day saying, "Where's Roxy? I need another Roxy adventure," which was beautiful. So that's why I think now that the Agatha Christie second one is done, and once that's up, I think I'll write another Roxy. But I also have a new series that I wanted to write. I'm a very big fan of Anne Cleves, who's written the Vera Stanhope.
Yes.
I love that character. I love how real she is, and I love that she's not this young, stunning, gorgeous, fabulous thing. And I had actually started one myself before I'd even read that, of a woman who's a bit of a frumpy sort of P&C mum, which the equivalent for Canada is sort of a school mum, but she's also a copper. She's sort of more middle-aged. She's kind of an elderly mum, and she's dealing with these annoying children. One of them's a teenager, and and I had this series that was much more real and earthy, I guess. And I want to develop that one as well, so that I've got a few. So when I feel like having a bit of fun and being young and fun with Roxy, I can do that. When I want to do the sister bonding thing, I can do the Agatha Christie Book Club. But I really want to develop that series. I've written about probably a third of that first book, so lots of stuff in the pipeline.
Yeah. Oh, fantastic. That's great. Keeping the readers happy.
Yes, that's the intention.
Yeah, that's right. So why don't you tell our listeners where they can find your books?
Okay, so all my books are available at Amazon and at Apple. So if you just put in CA Larmer, you'll find them. I do have a blog, a CA Larmer Spits, which sounds like a funny thing to call a blog, but that was long before I became an author, at Blogspot.
Okay.
So if you go to Blogspot, you'll find CA Larmer Spitz. I'm also on Twitter, CA Larmer. I'm on Facebook. If you look up my Facebook site, I'm happy for any readers to it's an author site, so, friend me and we can chat. I love doing that. Yep. But yeah, you'll find my books available at Amazon.
Perfect. And we also should point out that the first Roxy Parker book, Killer Twist, is free on Amazon.
It is, absolutely, yeah. It was actually only free on one of the other sites, but they've price matched it at Amazon, which is fantastic. Great. So that means you can dive in straight away. You can just have a taste, and if you like it, then there's all the others, and they're all priced at different prices depending on your budget. I do sales and discounts all the time, so just keep a lookout for that. So yeah. Great,
fantastic. Well, thank you so much, Christina. I've appreciated having you here today.
Well, thank you very much. I've loved chatting.
Oh, good. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.